Good afternoon, good morning, good night. Yes, in that order, wherever you are watching. I'm Ron Stringer, and today we're going to talk about Steven Universe. Now, for those who have never seen or heard of Steven Universe, the normal joke to insert here is what rock you've been living under. But I don't want to say that. I just want to go ahead and run it down for you. Steven is the protagonist who lives with his alien family, and they basically just try to live in peace on Earth. They have friends, but they have been turned into monsters by the former antagonists, the Diamonds. At least most of them, all but two. The main two, the ones I consider in charge, are Blue and Yellow, because they are still normal, for gems or for diamonds. They're normal. They have everything intact. They're not crazy. They're diamonds. They just they were just mourning their damn sister, who faked her death and lied to everybody to fight herself. So they have every right to be mad at her. If she was still around, she deserves a punch in the head. But we're mainly going to talk about White and White Pearl, the weird ones. They are. White is supposed to be in charge, but you ask me, I don't think she's capable of being in charge, because she comes off to me like a person with some kind of brain problem, like dementia or something, like Alzheimer's. That she comes off like that. But before we get to that, I want to talk about the Diamonds ships, the Megazord, because they're blue and yellow have the arms, and white has the head, and pink has the legs. Now, the way the diamond insignia is, oh well, I'll just put the picture up. White's at the top and pink's down the bottom. But that doesn't make Pink weak. You ask me, she may be strong, the strongest one. I mean, if from what I hear, like the theories and all the theories I hear about White would make her the strongest one, because they say like she didn't even, or was that my theory? That she didn't even leave Homeworld. She just projected her image to the Earth for the corruption wave, and that would make her awfully powerful. If you can do something to someone from billions of light years away, too powerful. But she doesn't seem all the way there to be doing that kind of stuff. How did she leave? But like I said, I'm jumping ahead. I want to talk about the Megazord. Now they say, now just because she's at the bottom, Pink's at the bottom, doesn't make her weak. Because I think of the phrase, "You don't have legs to stand on." That means you've lost, or this argument will not be won because you don't have a leg to stand on. But she is the leg, so that means she supports them. Like they need her, or needed her. She didn't want to do what they wanted to do, so she faked her death and faked a person, and then gave her life up for a whole nother person. And Steven may be like one of the most. I'm not taking anything away from the Diamonds. They are strong, but Steven is is ridiculously strong. He has power. We don't know. He comes up with a new power whenever they feel like it. What they call that plot armor. He got that plot armor. So yeah, it's a great show. And let's see what else. Where was I? So yeah. With that being said, and that what are they going to use the Megazord for? Like what are they fighting that they need a giant robot that should, like, all right, we saw them, or at least Yellow, fight the Cluster. I get that. Like, do they often make clusters? Like maybe they fought other clusters. I don't know. Somebody let me know. What do you think they're gonna use the Megazord for? Because one day they're gonna use that thing. I hope it's just not something stupidly manufactured. I couldn't even imagine. And hopefully it doesn't be no damn Sneeple. That would be the fall of the show to me. To I wouldn't mind them to have an enemy. Right now, I think the antagonist is White Diamond. And let's talk about White Pearl. Something's wrong with White Pearl. Of course, you could look at it and tell. She doesn't even move. Like she's she just floats. Like no gem without wings does that. No, well, no gem we've seen. Like they usually walk like normal people, even though they're gems. With you got legs, you use them. She just floats. You know. And as for White Diamond, she's just a statue with a face and eyes, and maybe dementia or Alzheimer's or something. Something's wrong with her brain because she talked to Steven like she wasn't even there, like she was like it was a pre-recorded message, like for the day that Pink comes back, press play and play this message because he didn't even like there was no acknowledgement of him being there. Not like yes, Steven is I guess Hank Diamond, but not even in the same form that he left Homeworld in, or Pink left Homeworld. Pink left Homeworld as a diamond. Then things happen and she turned to Rose. Then things happen and now she's Steven. But Steven is his own person. Like he's not Pink Diamond, he's not Rose Quartz, he's Steven Universe or Steven DeMayo. So I don't know. But anyway, I'll be hounding at you guys about something else in the near future.